Did you know that there's a secret attached to your VIFP number that Carnival Cruise Lines doesn't want you to know? I'll be back to tell you all about it right after this. Welcome back to the Destinations channel. I'm Sal Pitera, and as always, before we go on, make sure you click that subscribe button and the little bell notification. That way YouTube will let you know every time we upload a brand new video. Today, we're going to talk about a secret that Carnival Cruise Lines would rather you not know. But before I get to it, I want to personally invite you to join us on our 2024 Carnival Celebration Group Cruise. Here's a short video with complete information.
I really don't know why it is that all of us are so committed to the sea. I think it's because, in addition to the fact that the sea changes, and the light changes, and ships change, it's because we all came from the sea. And it is an interesting biological fact that all of us have in our veins the exact same percentage of salt in our blood that exists in the ocean.
This year's video is going to be a blast, and I hope to see you on board. Let's jump right into today's video. As you watch cruise videos and vlogs, you no doubt have seen viral videos with cruise passengers behaving badly on board. Let's take a look at the latest video circulating the net of a passenger who was very upset that her air conditioning was not functioning, and she sure did make it known to the crew.
So if they gave you nothing, that is what you're going to get, because this is the supervisor, the manager, the team lead right here. What's her name? Maria. Maria just told me that corporate decided that they cannot give you anything else. So you might want to get out of line and go home. Maybe you might want to get a customer service number, because they are not going to give you anything than what you have right now. Despite you sweating 5 nights every single night that you've been on this ship. This is not customer service. Y'all dead ass wrong for that. No AC. Yeah, you call the goddamn security and get me off this bitch. You better not touch me. You better not put your goddamn hands on me. No. Leave me alone. Can you help me? Can you give me some money back? Okay. I sweated and I'm not going nowhere, because you're going to help me and you're going to help everybody else in this line. I'm not going nowhere.
What's the number?
Here it is right here. Because they told me they're not going to be able to give you anything else. And I sweated every single night. What happened? Okay.
Security.
She can call security. What's
Get
security?
me off this bitch. You expedite me. Here you go. Before they get me, but I might end up dead, y'all. I might end up dead.
No, you're not.
I might end up dead. Here you go.
I will help you. Come
Don't touch me. Ain't nobody gonna goddamn help me.
I don't know. Y'all better do something. But
They're not trying to do anything.
But that's what I'm saying. How can they even?
They told me 2. How many days did my AC not work? 5. But they only gave me credit for 2. Here you go. Yeah. What's the name of the ship? Carnival Sunrise. They're only paying people 2 days, and my AC didn't work for 5. Here you go. Don't touch me. Here we go. Customer service. Because y'all waiting in line only for them to tell you that they're not going to be able to help you. Customer service. Customer service.
Let me first say that while I totally disagree with this lady's behavior, I do feel for this person and others that may be affected by a less than perfect cruise experience due to ship's air conditioning not functioning properly. But let's dissect this video. And at the end, I'm going to let you on a dirty little secret that involves your VIFP number that you probably don't know. As you know, I love cruising and I have spent over 1,000 days at sea on board ships as both crew and as a paid passenger. In fact, I prefer to be at sea and I'm even more comfortable on the ocean than I am here on land. Over the years, I have had quite a few less than perfect experiences on board ships, some of which the cruise lines have compensated us for, and some where they have not. Now, when you book a cruise, you have to remember that you're traveling on a moving vessel, a machine, and machines can and sometimes do break down. But really, this isn't just an issue at sea. Many land-based resorts also have the same types of issues. The difference is at sea, the issue may not be fixable until you're back in port, where parts and repair specialists can come on board. Really, you should keep in mind that when you book a cruise vacation, be prepared to roll with the punches if something does go wrong. But let's take a look at where this traveler went wrong, in my opinion. In this case, the cruise line was offering a partial compensation for the lack of air conditioning and asked her to call customer service when she arrived back home. Keep in mind that the video seems to show her outbreak happening on the last morning of the voyage as she was about to depart the ship. While the video doesn't show if she complained prior to that morning, on this video she certainly is making her opinion known. The first thing I'll say is this: guest services do not make company policy. They have absolutely no influence on compensation that is offered when things go wrong. That all comes from the corporate offices in Miami. I can assure you of this: my colleagues at guest services are always there to help you have the best experience possible. For this woman to treat guest services department on the ship the way she did, to me, it's inconceivable, and honestly, she should be ashamed of herself. Had someone on the crew treated her the way she was treating them, we'd be watching a whole different video. But rest assured, the crew on board would never do that to the traveling public. When it comes to talking to guest services, even if they can't accommodate you what you're asking for, you should always be nice. In life, people are much more susceptible to wanting to help you if you're nice. Just remember that they are on your side and they're here to help you even if they're not able to. The other thing to remember about your behavior on a cruise ship, it's not like getting into an argument on land. There are actual federal laws that could be applicable against you should you create a scene or mutiny on board a cruise ship. Not that I think the cruise line would ever enforce these laws unless it got extremely out of hand. Okay, so here's the secret that Carnival doesn't want you to know, and frankly the other cruise lines have similar policies that they also don't want you to know. At Carnival, as you're probably aware, they have a loyalty program called the VIFP, or Very Important Fun Person Club. The program keeps track of the amount of sailings you have on board Carnival Cruise Lines. And as I said, other cruise lines have similar loyalty programs. As you travel aboard and accumulate points, the cruise line will offer you perks based upon your loyalty. What you probably don't realize is they do not only track your loyalty, they also track your complaints and your misbehaviors on board their vessels. Are you one of those people who find something to complain about on every cruise so you can try and get an onboard credit or refund? Are you someone that throws a scene when you don't get your way? Well, you better believe that every time corporate office or onboard guest services pulls up your account, they know. You can bet that guest services well documented this woman's account And when she got home and called in, she probably didn't get very far, or maybe even had her ability to sail with Carnival removed completely. All that being said, I do know that things go wrong sometimes. When they do, I urge you to be polite and roll with the punches. Like I said, on board a cruise ship, things can and sometimes do happen. Consider that when you decide to book a cruise vacation. Thanks for watching, and I hope you see you on board your next Carnival cruise. And thanks for watching the Destinations channel. I'll see you very soon.